Hi, I'm Peter Rose, founder of Longwood Currency Trading. This is a kind of a special additional video that I wanted to put out for everybody on explosive Forex NFP volatility. Yesterday I published a video, how to trade unprecedented Forex activity. And so we've got an NFP event that came out the next day after I did that video. And so I wanted to point at that as it's not a unprecedented FX activity, but it is really a clear statement of volatility. I'm going to put up a diagram of that, a screenshot. And you can see that this is a 1 minute pound dollar chart showing the really volatile activity at the far right edge of the chart. So this was the NFP that occurred September 6th of 2024. It's a 90 pip, if you put it out in a 15-minute time frame, it'd be a 90 pip swing with wild wicks and tails. I was watching this as it came out, as the NFP was released. It spiked downward first. The main reason for this is that the numbers didn't come out quite as expected, and so we're in the process of, right now at this particular time, determining whether the Fed is going to drop interest rates or what effect the other countries' banking policy is going to be. So I've been watching this very carefully, and that was the reason for my video yesterday. And now, to confirm some of that, here we have an NFP event that's just crazy. It spiked way down, then you see that there's that long tail that was caused, so it just swooped down. The folks that were wrong were bailing out like crazy. They were buying into the thing, so it took the price back up, and then you see that it shot way upwards from that, and now it's kind of gone into a stutter routine. That is very difficult price action to trade. You just wouldn't want to be in front of that. And if you look to the left of that action during the NFP, which happened at 8:30 in the morning, you can see that it's just kind of a flat line of movement. If you have your charts open, you want to go back to September of 2024, you can see that the 15-minute chart, the 4-hour chart, they're all just, the volatility is all over the place, but it's not predictable or rational volatility. So that goes to I guess, support the premise that I made in yesterday's video, how to trade unprecedented Forex activity. So it would be, if you missed that video, please go back and watch that, and then come back and look at this thing and say, in your mind, where would you put this kind of activity? Would it be unprecedented third standard deviation out activity, or is just normal NFP? In my experience in pound dollar NFP, this has been par for the course for quite a few times. Not every NFP, but enough of them to say, when the NFP comes out, you can expect a 40 to 90 or more pip swing, and not a swing move, but I mean a range of 40 to maybe 90 or 100 pips of movement with wicks and tails and oh my. Just craziness. It's craziness. You have to be very careful. And I think that if all you were doing was being a day trader and just being focused on the last 4 hours of what price action is doing, and you're just in there scalping away, and you don't have the big picture that a weekly chart would give you to say where the pressure is, then when this pressure gets released in events like an NFP or producer price index or something like that, the price action becomes not only exacerbated at the event when the numbers come out, but the movement of price action as it approaches that time frame It could be 2 hours, it could be 2 or 3 days. In this instance, the NFP was prefaced by some activity on Tuesday and Wednesday that was economic activity. So this crap has gone on for about the last week, and I have not traded during that whole period. I haven't traded in probably a couple of weeks, other than one day. I think I made $500, but I just, why go into the middle of the fight? You know, just wait until things calm down and then go about your business of trading. It's very difficult before the fact to say that the volatility is going to be like it is in that I showed you in that graph today, or whether it's going to be reflective of that particular kind of an economic news release, or whether it's just flatlined and you're expecting the volatility to come. All those three choices usually are pretty straightforward in determining what should happen. In other words, there's a probability that it's going to be really crazy or a probability that it's going to be a non-event. In the last month or two, those have been unpredictable. You know, I really haven't traded that much in the last couple of months. You know, there's 20 trading days a month, and I may be 6 of them, you know, in a couple of months. Just simply because of the uncertainty. You have to have that discipline to say, you know what, I'm just not gonna, I'm gonna sit on my hands for a while until the uncertainty in the market goes away. Because if you're trying to be macho about things and go in and think you know more than you really do, and you get involved in these things, and you make a little bit of money here and you make a little bit of money there, and you think you're a hero, and then all of a sudden you pin bar out with a 40 pip loss. I mean, that'll take away a month's profits for you, right? So you have to be really careful when you're dealing with this stuff. It all almost becomes necessary that you put aside your regular trading rules and you go into a scalp mode if you want to trade and pick up. You know, if you're disciplined enough to wait until that thing really gets going, you hit bid ask on an all-in, all-out movement, take 3 or 4 pips, and then get out. Because in really volatile situations, you can do that. You try to catch that tail end of that volatility, you go in, grab 3 pips, and you get out. You watch the thing come back. When you see it's coming back, it's got good volatility, go back in. You get another 3 pips, you get out. You do that 3 times or 4 times, just even in a 15-minute period, and you could pick up your 10 pips for the day very easily. And probably not going to make as much money, because when you're scalping, you trade small and trade a lot. That's the mantra for scalping. But it's still going to be very, very difficult, because you could get volatility moving and you say, man, that is moving up like a rocket, and you hit your bid ask and boom, the thing will reverse around and take you right out, and you'll be 15 pips out before you can hit bid ask again, right? So just be careful. Anyway, just a quick video to tie in with the one that I did yesterday. If you have any questions about this stuff, feel free to throw me an email, and I'd love to chat with you about it. Peter Rose, Longwood Currency Trading. Have a great day and have a great trading day.